Alrighty then. Live from New York, it is the Monday show on Thursday, and I'm gonna roll right into this because we've got quite a bit of work ahead of us right now. Now, we do have some astro imaging already in progress, and by in progress, I mean interrupted. As you can see here, and I really need to get the monitoring window up, so let me just get the monitoring window up so I can see what OBS is doing while I go along here. Open preview, we'll put it on the top monitor for now, so I can make sure that you guys can see what I think you're seeing, because I very easily forget to click on the buttons that move that thing around. So anyway, I was imaging a target, the Veil Nebula, but the telescope was rotating from east to west. As a matter of fact, I might even have let me just close my download folder real quick. I don't think we should have that open. Oh, we do have a funny treat for you guys. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. But for now, I'm gonna just go to my videos OBS folder and show you guys what I recorded a little while ago. In fact, like, I don't know, like just now. Oh, where did VLC Media Player go? It's on my top monitor. All right, well, I guess we'll have to use the top monitor. I got a lot of crap open right now. I want to put this somewhere where I can easily see it, but it's going to constantly get obfuscated. So, okay, this is a recording from a little earlier, but what I want to show you is like right when I got back from dinner. So here's my telescope mount. You can see it's facing the north. It's parked. It's in the parked position, the home position. Well, this is what the telescope was doing. That. So what happens is when it's rotating from east to west, or when it's counteracting the Earth's rotation, it's going to basically keep going unless you tell it to stop, unless you configure it somehow to stop, etc., etc. I neither configured it to stop rotating, nor did I intervene in time. So once it hits the end of its movement, if you're lucky, you don't break anything, you don't rip a USB cable, but you now gotta stop it from moving. So that's what the emergency stop button is for, which is hidden behind this window, but it literally has a big red stop sign on it. It says emergency stop, just like on Star Trek. Well, I guess it's like on Star Trek. So anyway, I sent it back to the parked position. So that's what this video depicts here. You can see right here. Oh, hey, where's my audio? I mean, where's my camera? I mean, it's kind of nice I don't have the camera on. I could like scratch. Anyway, I could do all kinds of things while you guys can't see me. But I'm gonna turn on the camera. Hey, my VTuber is taking the spotlight from me. How dare it do that? There we go. All right, good. So we're gonna turn on all my cameras, all my camera views. And once, we get anybody in chat here, maybe a couple people in the chat, I got a real surprise for you guys today. All right, so let's see here. Where the heck is the button for the camera? Oh, you guys looking at my window? I'm sorry. Here, look at this screen for now. So I can tell you about the thumbnail image you're looking at right now while I get my camera on screen. Oh, wait, I need to go here so I can see my camera. I'm sorry. Okay, good. There we are. So do we need the VTuber? We're going to leave the VTuber on today. But I'm going to move myself on top of him so that you guys don't see him as much. I'm going to leave him there because I do need it running for testing purposes. But you can see on my main monitor, I block my own VTubers. I don't have to turn them off. Reggie is not quite ready to talk yet. But we're getting there. Reggie, my AI friend. So what you're looking at here are graphs from something called XTTS Fine Tuning. And if we go to my leftmost monitor, I'm going to minimize this, keep the chat windows open, and I'll show you what we got here. So if you look at this monitor, you'll notice that we have this web UI running. This is running on my server right now. Actually, it's running on my friend's server because I don't have the video RAM to generate or create AI models of this caliber. So we have 2 out of 12 gigs of video RAM in use. It was actually using like 11 and change, or like 10.9 gigs. So now we got the model loaded. We're going to tell it to do the speech generation. And I may have to tweak a few more settings in the sound settings. So this is remote desktop here. So I'm going to route remote desktop's audio to my virtual audio cable so that when it starts talking, you can hear it. So you can see here right now, it's showing us that the GPU is doing a little bit of number crunching here. Nothing enormous, but in order to generate speech, it does have to do that. So we'll give it a minute. We'll let it do it. And in the meantime, I'm going to make sure my stream is actually live because, I know I didn't schedule it. I didn't give you guys a heads up I was streaming today. So it's not unreasonable that you guys would not know I'm streaming. But I really just want to make sure I don't think I'm streaming when I'm not streaming, And it looks like we're live right now. It's a public stream. It's got the correct name, right? Yeah, it's the correct date. Okay, good. And it's not midnight yet, so we're early tonight. Maybe I should create a post. Let's make a post. There's no button to say create post. Oh, well, I'm not going to do it right now. Maybe I should. I should probably do that, right? I should. All right, I'll create a post. I'll create a post real quick. Oh, Karumi is on. Ooh, that's a great little music video there. Anyway, we're going to just create a little post here. And if people tune in, I will reward you. Nah, but jokes aside, we got other rewards already lined up live now. There we go. I promoted myself. And yeah, if you guys are nice today, I'll play this music video for you. Jokes aside, you can probably find it. But anyway, this is what I got here. So right now it's going to talk out loud. So this is the baseline here. This is a
tongue-in-cheek and intentionally exaggerated to force
I don't think you guys heard that. So I'm going to go ahead and tweak a few things on the OBS side of things. Make sure you can hear our boy Reggie speaking out loud. So actually, wait, you should be able to hear Reggie, right? Oh wait, I disabled the audio routing because I had a meeting today. And one time I was in a meeting and I played something that I shouldn't have, and I didn't get in trouble, luckily. But I was like, oh crap.
Expressive timing and comic delivery and training.
Okay, that worked, but did I do the right one? I probably did. Monitor and output. What about RetroArch? Okay, RetroArch is not on. That's fine. So this is, like I said, this is a soundbite of the original Reggie voice. This is basically the Reggie voice that was hosted on 11 Labs. Hey, what's up, California Ford 44? Ah, yeah, the reward. Okay, good. This is right up your alley because I got the reward from you. That sounds kind of raunchy, but jokes aside, no, you did send this, might have sent this to me, and so check this out, yo. Look at that. Look at this. That's the 60 frames interpolation right there. So what I did was, where the hell is the app? I have it open somewhere here, but I don't know where right now. Did I close it? Here it is. I use this app here. So what I did was I went to filters. I did a factor of 15/4. That brings our 16 frames per second up to 60. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Not that anyone minds, I'm sure, right? I'm sure you don't care about this stuff. And normally, if I pick this model, it'll eat up all of my video RAM and then some, and it'll never finish. So the trick is you got to strike a balance between how much, what model you use for the frame interpolation. That's how we multiply or add to the frame rate. Oh, that's no better? Well, there's no one better than her, I can tell you that. But anyway, so I used the 4.26 heavy model, which I would never use for anything ever because it would just take literally to do a half-hour video would take a day, a whole day at least. But for this, it was perfect, 16 frames a second for the source content. And, it was a perfect test. I was really excited because, one, I did originally want to just make the loop complete so that we don't get that stutter in the middle. And the first video we had did get that stutter in the middle. This one here required minimal tweaking. I had to trim a little bit off of it because I basically copied the video twice into the same timeline track. Then I shaved off a few seconds off the end, or maybe a few frames off the end of it. And those were frames that were not moving. It was the interpolation didn't make a move. So once I did that, I was good. Now this ensemble here mixes models. I can try it out, but I'm not trying it out yet. Also, I don't know what these numbers do, but I would love to just crank these numbers up. And what's great is use really aggressive frame interpolation settings without breaking it. But I think it's buttery smooth. I'm not saying I recommend it. Use what works for you, of course, Game Gear Artist, because at the end of the day, 16 frames a second is going to be less resource intensive, right? When you run retro games, you run emulators, but it is I mean, yeah, of course it's hot. And of course, first time I got this video, I was like, good God, but also, it's actually a technical achievement that I'm excited about. I'm not just excited about it, but I'm excited about it as a technical achievement. So that's surprise number one. Not surprise, reward number one for all of you people who were loyal enough to tune in early. Thank you. Now Reggie's voice. Let's give it a test right now. So I played the baseline audio. This is the original voice that we got from the cloud.
Tongue-in-cheek and intentionally exaggerated to force expressive timing.
Is that too loud, guys? You want me to lower that a little bit? I'm going to lower it a tiny bit. All right, now here's the new voice. I don't know how this is going to come out, but if it works good enough, this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Also, once again, public apology. I apologize to LCX for scheduling to be on Wednesday and not waking up. I actually was crazy. I woke up at like freaking 5 p.m. that day. Well, there's a funny story behind it. You already know the story, Game Gear Goddess, but like when I finally woke up at 5 p.m., I look at the stream, like I go, oh, I wonder if Elle is still streaming. And it's like Reggie part 2. I'm like, oh shit. And I sent the message right away. But anyway, LCX height, 138 centimeters. I don't do metrics. I mean, I do metrics sometimes. Apparently, metric paper sizes are like better, by the way. But that's another topic. But yeah, like I was like tired. I worked, I always get sleep deprived on a work week. So I get home on Tuesday and I'm playing with this AI voice generation here on the left monitor here. This thing here. This is a Linux desktop on a Linux container. And it takes time. And so I'm sitting here at 7 a.m. But by 7 a.m., I'm like falling asleep at my desk. So a couple of times I put my head down. I wake up like a half hour later. I wake up 20 minutes later. At one point, I wake up at like, I don't know, 7:30. Then I wake up again at 9 a.m. Both times, my left hand was numb. And I had this second time, I had a splitting headache. So that's my excuse. Not really a good excuse. It's really, I said I was going to mark my calendar down, and I didn't. This time, I don't need to mark my calendar down because I know for a fact that I am going to be on LCX's show tomorrow. And I'm very excited to do that, and I bet you we even have like a link that will pop up. Hey, what's up, Crystal Kenton? It's great to see you too. I heard that Google Gemini AI is cool. It's all right. Although it did a good job giving Reggie arms. No, actually, I did this on ChatGPT, I think. I actually don't like the arms over here. I don't like those arms at all. I mean, I'm mixed on it. I don't like that he's got like this weird waistline. But I was able to take this image, use the clone stamp to fill in the gaps over here, and trim everything from here on over here. So basically, Reggie at least has arms now. Before, there would be like a straight line. Like from where the golden thing is, it would just be a straight line going down. Like it would look like he had really skinny arms. And it wasn't really that noticeable. But when I made my comic, oh my God, I got to show you guys my comic. It's not my comic. I mean, it's an AI comic, but I'm proud of it, yo. I'm proud of it. I think I even made like a multi-panel comic out of it. Like I have a Photoshop document with a comic in it. So we're going to look at that in a minute. And I do want to give a shout out to Dave C. Friend of friends and friends and friends and friends. But no, Dave C is a cool cat. So let's see how Reggie's new voice sounds, right? Now, is it going to go through his mouth?
Testing. Monday show on Thursday. Voice check 1, 2.
We're probably stuck with it. This is what we're getting tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. We're probably stuck with this. But we can load another inference, another audio reference, and see what we get. Is my head being cropped? Okay, good, it's not. I saw a little green line on my head, that's why. Well, it's delightful to see you, good sir. Whether you're passing through or hanging out, that's cool either way. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping a like. Because I know you dropped a like. I know you definitely did. I'm sure you all did, right? I got some friends, they're very modest. They're like, I don't like to ask people to like my videos. I respect it. But it's like, go for it. You earned it. They're already in the chat, yo. All right, so let's check on the telescope real quick. Because like I said, this thing went all the way east until it couldn't turn anymore, counteracting the Earth's rotation. And, we need to get our target reacquired before I do anything else. So I was doing the Veil Nebula, which looks really cool. I mean, you guys can see what that looks like in a minute. But first, let's see where the skies are. So the Veil Nebula is already past the meridian. So as the Earth rotates, everything's going to move along these curved lines this way. So the Veil Nebula is already at an altitude of 59 degrees. So once it gets to 45 degrees, I don't want to be looking at it, So we're going to start a new astronomical imaging target. And we do have some high altitude thin ice clouds at the moment. So I don't know what we're going to do. But I'm thinking NGC 752. I don't know why. Just sounds about right. So let's see what's good with NGC 752. And real quick, for those who want to know what I was looking at earlier, it was this target here. So here's what the Veil Nebula looks like in a really good image. And what was the target I was just looking at? NGC 752. Okay. So let's get NGC 75. Oops. Hey, what's up, Troy Pichelli? Thanks for dropping in. You guys check out Troy and Netiz Network. They got a little network amongst themselves and many other cool people. So this looks like a star cluster. So that's kind of good because if we look at the geostationary Earth observation satellite data imagery, we're probably not going to get good seeing. We got this purple stuff flying over Jersey, Long Island, and Staten Island. So basically the bottom of New York is, going to get these, it's going to be clear. It is clear, kind of, mostly. But those purple objects are actually very thin ice clouds at high altitude. So they're going to do a lot of light scattering for us. So while this is starting at a low angle, I think it's a good safe target. So where do we begin? Well, we're going to unpark the mount. And we're going to see how far we get before we run into any technical issues. There are times where I don't run into any technical issues for like a long-ass time. And then other times where, shit happens.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
All right, so for whatever reason, the inference reference did not really complete that sentence. But we're going to rerun it in a second. Oh, I also bought a new Gundam game. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. I forgot the name of it already, but I got it rigged to play really smooth. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I sound like a Valley Girl here. But it's really, 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 really wonderful to see Netta and Troy here. So we're going to drop a link for them because we're quite fond of them. I'm quite fond of a lot of people here, but let's drop Netta's link. Ladies first. She got cool content. And Troy does too. And not long ago, his channel gained the ability to offer memberships. Now, I don't know what kind of ship a membership is, but I like starships, so if they're giving out ships now, I'm all for it. But jokes aside, let me see here. Now, of course, I did type in the incomplete name. It's really Last Call with Troy Pichelli, and he does a show on Friday, I believe. So it's like if you don't want to drink anymore on Friday or Saturday night, that's your last call, I guess. But jokes aside, I also want to say shout out to the Pop Culture Mechanic, and luckily for him, I just type pop in the chat and his link comes up. But anyway, okay, so let's get on topic here. So we're doing Space the Final Frontier. So we are laid in on the target, NGC 752, and a fly just went in my ear. That's nasty. Okay. Now notice we're on a pretty angular angle here. Yeah, it's a scientific term. But this thing is going to rotate from east to west, which means two things. It means one, when this counterweight bar is approaching like a flat angle, I got to do a meridian flip before it keeps rotating. So that's a risky thing, but we're going to roll with it. And hopefully I'll remember to park the telescope or re-flip it when the time comes. For now, what we're going to do is see, are we on target? How do we find out? Well, we take a picture. Oh yeah, that's a star cluster, all right. So then we got to do plate, solve, and resync. And basically it takes a picture of the stars, lines it up with the, what do you call it? That's a good sign right there. Yeah, it lines it up with the sky chart. And it basically moves the mount. You're going to see right here. It's going to see, look, it moved a little bit. Ooh, magnitude 5. That's good. It means it's bright. So I do feel it's a little bit off. But I'm not, actually it's not off. No, see that star in the crosshair there? It's right there on the money, so we're good. So you use other objects sometimes as your point of reference. So now, well, there's the guiding. So what are we doing right now? So we already pointed at the target. This thing will continue to move from east to west to counteract the Earth's rotation. But the reality is, for $1,600, the mount is not going to be perfect. So what we do is we use a second telescope. We lock onto a guide star. We lock onto additional stars that kind of get averaged out. And, you know, this thing will detect if the star is drifting in one direction or another. And every half second, it'll respond to that by sending a corrective pulse to the mount, telling the motor to speed up or go north, go south, etc. So we're looking good here. Now, to give the object a name and to make it so I don't have to type in the file name, all I got to do is click on NGC752, set target name. The file name is filled in up top. Now, I don't know what filters to use for this object. But real quick, I need to check Reggie's voice.
Testing. Monday show on Thursday. Voice check 1 2.
Okay, yeah, it's a little sketchy. I'll keep working on it, guys, all right? But we're going to export that voice real quick. Well, after yeah, I got to export the voice right now. You know why? If something goes wrong with this computer, dude, like I got to start over. So here's the voice. Let's refresh the drop-down menus real quick. And we're going to basically just call it Reggie RC7. I gave it a name that, just kind of numbers it. Compact and move model to a folder name of your choosing. So there we go. So we've already mitigated risk. So I don't lose that completed workflow right there. And hopefully the next model I train will sound more like Reggie. Because the goal is to make the voice sound like the cloud-based voice. Because I don't want to pay a monthly plan to have a voice for Reggie, but I like the voice that I generated from that website. I like the voice that I got from that service, but I can't have them cutting me off mid-month because I ran out of credits. And I do want to say hello to the Comic Relief Crusader. And thanks for stopping by all the same. I hope you have a great night. I hope you click the like button. I'm kidding. You do whatever you want. You can click the dislike button if you want. But if you do, leave a comment. Tell me why. But jokes aside, I'm sure, either way, neutral or not, happy to see you. Nah, but you're a cool cat. Yeah, Comic Relief Crusader is a real gentleman, though. He's, part of the great circle of cool people. We got a lot of cool people in these YouTube groups. I was going to say community, but sometimes people were like, community, Oh, shit. Pardon my language. I was excited to see DJ play nice. Yo, I went through my comments. I went through 6 months of comments yesterday. The comments when my Neon Genesis Evangelion, 5-second short, never get old. Never get old. And that video's got 100,000 views. It's the one video that went viral, if you can call it that. You smashed it all. All right. Would you smash? Apparently. No. Oh, God. All right, let's get on topic here. Okay, so we got our target acquired. By the way, the video, the AI voice was exported successfully. I'll worry about the rest of that workflow later. Although, basically, I just download something to my server, fire it up, and boom, boom, boom. Oh, in fact, I got to send a message to my buddy right now and remind him. Oh, I got to stream tomorrow morning. Oh my God, I wanted to show. Yeah, man. By the way, I got a stream with LCX at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Gonna use local TTS unless I need to use else. Okay, so let me know. It's basically my friend's letting me use his GPU. At that time, I won't be running training. Okay, there we go. At that time, I'll be training a AI voice model because that's basically what we're doing. We're basically giving it audio clips. That's what this whole workflow is. We give it audio clips. Then we do some other stuff to the audio clips to break them down into smaller chunks. And we go through these steps in the tabs up top. And if everything goes well, if you don't run out of video RAM on a 12 gig GPU, you get files that you can export and use in order to, to actually have a voice. This here is part of a download called AllTalk TTS. And AllTalk TTS has a lot of moving parts, but just give you an example. So at this command terminal, I do a list. And essentially, once it's installed correctly, you run this command. And what it does is it basically runs a little script, and then it'll give you some output like this, except somewhere in this output, at the beginning, it'll tell you go to this address, So basically, it creates a web page based on the IP address of whatever computer it's running on. So that's what you're seeing here. You're seeing an IP address, a local IP address, and a port number. And bottom line is that in this terminal, it tells me what to put in more or less, or at least gives me a hint. I go to that URL and I get a page like this. And so this is your front end. This is your user interface. But of course, it's really made possible by all of this crap over here. However, we're not using AltTalk, and there is a better alternative that's been set up by my friend. He helped me out. He basically made it so that when a long block of text is being read out loud, it gets broken into smaller pieces so that it can start reading the text while it's still processing, while it's still generating the rest of the speech. And that's really, really handy because it ensures that Reggie the robot here, Reggie, my AI friend, can speak that much more sooner. Today, however, we're running this, start finetune.sh, and this is what that starts up. So we got like, you upload your files, you do some data set creation right here, see, create data set. You have some options here. This is really just transcribing the voice into text. It's not absolutely necessary because I created the text with ChatGPT, but I decided to let it run that way anyway. And then over here is where it generates the voice model. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe I can do multiple checkpoints where you change the settings and you go back and there's a, you could basically like adjust the settings and keep exporting different versions. But I gotta read the documentation to be honest. But right now we have one checkpoint. We have this version of Reggie. I guess I can name the folder down here like RC7B. And in theory, I guess I can go back to training, or here, maybe I could retrain the model with like a different epoch. So we've already exported the model. So basically, I'm just going to make a note for my own reference. And I'll revisit that in a moment. So anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, so we got our astronomical thingamajig here. This is a dark calibration frame. This is the North America Nebula. As you can see, it's not much to see. It's actually pretty dim. It's not like the California Nebula, which I mixed it up. I thought I was taking a picture of the California Nebula, but you can see that's North America, that's Mexico. I guess California's here, and then no, California's here. And then this is Canada, and then this is the rest of the flat Earth. But jokes aside, dark calibration frame, when you take a blank picture with a 10-minute exposure, this is what the camera sees. And we can use that to subtract out the noise. So anyway, camera is being cooled down to negative 10 degrees Celsius. We are currently on a hydrogen alpha filter. So if I switch to a regular red filter, we're going to get a lot more stars, many more stars. So let's roll. Because that's weird. We didn't really get that many more stars, but that's all right. We don't need them. Oh, I see clouds. Well, that would definitely disrupt my light transmission, which is precisely why we're doing an open star cluster. And this is where we can take advantage of AI to save us a little bit of research time. And I do want to say hello to, it's Just Robbie. Hey, how you doing? It's Just Robbie. Thank you very much for dropping by, and I appreciate the compliments. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're learning or enjoying this, All right, so where is Reggie? Okay. Oh, wait, no. I usually use a separate ChatGPT convo for this. So usually I say to ChatGPT, okay, we are locked in. We are actually tracking and locked in on NGC 0752. Crap. Anyway, I'll keep speaking. Yes, NGC 752, open star cluster, magnitude 5.7. We're going to do RGB filters. What do I do? 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes? So basically, we don't really need to do narrowband, although narrowband filters will punch through some of that cloudiness. At least it'll filter out some of the unwanted light. So there's that. Now, ChatGPT Doodah is saying here, 1 minute to 2 minutes at my focal length. It basically already knows what my telescope specs are because I gave it that info. For a clean cluster image, RGB 30 minutes per filter. So basically saying, take 30 1-minute exposures. Calibrate stack. Yep, done. Star color will pop if you don't blow out the cores. The cluster's yellow, blue, and white members stand out nicely. Fascinating. So when we mix the red, green, and blue colors together, it's gonna have some. It's gonna pop out. So wait, are you saying that? I mean, well, I know you're not saying that. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but do we have an advantage of going with 2 minutes on this particular rig, or does the intermittent cloud, very thin ice clouds, do those maybe give us a reason not to do that? You know, should we favor 1 minute exposures because of the clouds, or should we be favoring 2 minute exposures for that same reason? So there we go. I didn't have to type it, and speech recognition tends to work really well when you have a microphone like this hooked up, which is kind of sweet. And my friend just sent me this message with a big ass picture. Oh crap. Yes, I know my rate. I know my Z. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I need to buy a new 8 TB. I need to order an 8 TB drive. Yeah, so one of my 8 TB. This is a cool picture, actually. I'm going to show you the picture my friend sent me. So my friend sent me a picture showing that one of my pairs of hard drives is busted. So essentially, we have 5 pairs of hard drives. And the idea is that every pair contains more or less identical data, so that if one of the drives breaks, we can, like, you know, replace it. And then the remaining member of that mirror rebuilds, or, basically re-adds the data that was lost to that drive. And so now if this drive is rebuilt, so to speak, then this other drive can fail and things will keep working. So generally speaking, you can sustain one failure across the entire pool. There's 5 pairs. And theoretically, you could even sustain one failure per a mirror, although I would never want to find out how that goes. I really would not want to try that one out. That sounds a little frightening. Yep, that is indeed a RAID config. That is basically ZFS RAID. RAID, you got RAID Z1, RAID Z2, RAID Z3. This is a mirrored VDEV configuration. So it's very similar to RAID 1 plus 5 in a way. Not really like it. It's really just RAID 1 with JBOD. I would say that would be the most accurate way if I'm, describing JBOD, right? So anyway, 60-second subs it is. And okay, so this is telling me I should do a quick test. I want to do a test. Let's do it. Oh, goodness gracious. Yo, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Let's just confess. Confess to the AI. Okay, that sounds terrible. Confessing to AI. That sounds terrible as hell. Okay, so anyway. All right, I just saw a much more substantial cloud passing by, so I'm thinking that we should do 60 seconds because that'll mitigate the brightness of the cloud, so to speak. And while we may get a lot of dud data, that's why we sometimes capture raw data of the same target over multiple nights. And I think this is going to be a better choice than continuing on the Wizard Nebula tonight. Speaking of the Wizard Nebula, guys. So yeah, a year ago I visited Texas, San Antonio, Texas, and I took pictures of a nebula called the Wizard Nebula, but I didn't do it in Texas. I did it remotely on my phone, just like we're doing now. We're remotely logged into a computer, and I just had a semi-automated imaging sequence. So this is 2025 September. This is 2024 November. So around this time, I point my telescope like this. We get some stars like this. Now, the Wizard Nebula, I forgot what number it was, NGC 7380. It has both stars and a nebula in there, but this is the green filter, so you're not going to really see any nebulosity in green. You might see some nebulosity in red. Let's take a look. Maybe a little bit. I don't really see anything, to be honest with you guys. I see a hint of nebulosity, but that's all right. So now, let's go and find red, green, blue, hydrogen, alpha. Nope, that's luminance. You know what? Let's do the luminance filter because this one here has the most light transmission. I had a feeling that there was some clouds passing by when I was doing this imaging flow, but let's now see what the hydrogen is. Oh, this is red. This is just red. We're going to open up red again. I can almost see the nebulosity, but oh crap, what did I just press? I hope I didn't close the wrong app just now. I might have. I did close the wrong thing, but that's all right. Let me show you the data from this year. Oh, no, we have last year's data. Here we go. Oh, good. We found the hydrogen data. There we go. This is hydrogen data from last year. So it's supposed to look like a wizard. It was interesting because that was when I was going out to, I actually met Culture Casino during that week. So I believe I may have very well been taking pictures of this object while I was meeting a guy who looks like a wizard. Yeah, I'm actually awake and I'm actually streaming. What's up, William? Thank you very much for everything you've done to help me out with this, getting Reggie his voice back. Because, like, Reggie was silenced. And that's like, worse than censorship or something. I don't know. We could make a whole campaign out of that. But jokes aside, yeah. So basically, what we do is we get the stars, we get them with the red, green, and blue filters in black and white, and then we just remap the colors, so to speak, and we, align the pictures. We stack the frames for red, green, and blue respectively. So if you take 10 pictures in red, you stack the frames, you get better contrast. You reduce your signal. You boost your signal to noise ratio. And then you repeat that with the green and blue filters. And then you align the stars. No, right now I just have it in the testing mode. So what I got to do is I'm not using all talk right now, but I did run Reggie's voice through. Now, I'm not closing this yet because I'm about to start over when I'm done with the stream. But I know that I could do something with checkpoints. So I'm going to try the RTFM real quick after the stream and see if I can use a checkpoint. But I don't know if running a checkpoint will let me reduce the epochs from 10 to 8. Because I had it on 10 epochs, and I believe that I want to lower it to 8 or 6 even. I want to try that out. So I'm not closing the app yet. But worst case scenario, I will start it from fresh again because at this point I got the flow figured out. I figured out what caused. I had an issue before. I think I figured out why that issue happened.
Testing. Monday show on Thursday. Voice check 1 2.
It almost sounds like Reggie, but then at the end of that, it sounds like he smoked a pack of Camels.
Thursday. Voice check 1 2. Thursday. Voice check 1 2.
But up here, he sounds perfect.
Testing. Monday testing. Monday show on Thursday. Voice check 1 2.
But I'm gonna roll with it. It'll be fine, right? So anyway, I already exported the RC7 version of his model, and from what I can figure, I honestly don't know, to be honest. But I'm guessing if I go back here and just change the setting and hit train again, it won't mess it up. I already renamed RC7B over here, so that if I export it, I don't overwrite the existing file. So, let's go for broke. We're going to go for broke right now. We're just going to click rerun the thing. It's probably going to run out of video RAM, to be honest. We're going to do a warm-up learning on that. And I'm going to go and get back to astro imaging. So bottom line, you guys get the idea, though. So we got all these frames. We basically loop it. We say, take pictures in red, green, and blue. And do it again, and do it again. And then in the end, I use another, set of software, another piece of software to stack the frames. I'm making that GPU earn its pay, man. Hell yeah. So now let's look at the 2025 data. Ooh, ionized oxygen. So O3 is literally ionized oxygen. It sort of maps to a bluish green, and quite frankly, I don't see any evidence of it here. So either we had some clouds out the other night, because that sometimes enough to lower your light transmission, and other times, you're just wasting time using a filter that can't garner any data from a target. In this case, this is gonna be awful. So we're gonna rename this one. With PT cloudy. So I know that this is partly cloudy. And we're going to start the deep sky image sequencer. And we're going to delete our narrowband passes. Actually, I'm very tempted to tell it to do narrowband. Oh crap, I had the wrong settings for hydrogen. I know what we're going to do. We're going to do hydrogen first. Then we're gonna do red, green, and blue. Because I'm thinking that we're at a lower angle in the sky, so we're cutting through the atmosphere at a lateral angle. So we may, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's let it roll. Right. We're already locked in. We're tracking and guiding, and we got the name of there. So there we go. So I don't do this as a full-time job. This is just like a hobby here, weather permitting. That's like a big part of it. But what makes it possible is the fact that I've built this rig for the past like 5 to 7 years. It's been a while, but like about 5 years ago, I started building this. Yeah, it's about 5 years now. And it was, very humble in the beginning, and I just gradually bought the equipment I needed and pieced it together and improvised where I didn't have equipment, improvised where, it was easier or cheaper. And then as I learned more, I would buy the next piece of equipment that would help me to make it easier to automate it. So, for example, on a telescope, you're turning a knob, right, to focus it. You turn a knob to like look through the eyepiece and you turn it. And you can't do that when you're inside. So if you want, you could remotely control the camera, but you got to go back outside, turn the focuser, make sure it's in focus, and then go back inside. And obviously, being able to do that all remotely, requires some kind of device like a motorized focuser. So that's what we have. Hey, what's up with the Peter Venkman fan site? It's wonderful to see you tonight. Uh, I don't know if you want to see the video of No Beta that we got, but it's pretty much like watching the string cheese break on Jolly's show. I'm building a tool that inspects financial documents that are used in loan products and notarial signing errors. It's been quite a journey. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, I can see where something like that could be handy. Okay, I think we just hit out of memory on the video card, and you know how we know. So that actually, funny thing, William, if you're still here. So, fun fact: when you're running the TTS generation training, and it moves on to testing, it loads the model, right? But then if it loads the model and you go to retrain it, it doesn't unload the model. And ChatGPT was like, oh, yeah, there's an unload button here. I think ChatGPT or Claude was like, there's an unload button. I'm like, there's no unload button. Like, oh, it's a button that says unload. It probably looks something like this. My guess is I would do it through the command line. So, yeah, so basically, bottom line is no big deal, but it's just kind of funny how that goes. So I'll reset it later. For now, I'll free up the video RAM since it's not doing anything. Alrighty, alrighty. Full stack front to back. Fascinating. Yeah, it's good work. Definitely always gives you something to do and a way to earn money on the side too if you ever need to. The tool, not the company as a. Yeah, I'd like to finish the project and leverage existing partnerships to sell the tool, not the company as a subscription. Huh. To both notaries and public as well as banks and financial institutions. Some people will do it like this. Like I know people they work for startups and their goal is just to develop something that they can sell. So they build the product, they develop the software or whatever product combination offering they're making, but their real goal is to get some investor to buy it. Now, anyway, with this telescope here, it's auto focusing, but it's not giving us the graph. That sometimes happens. Oh, here we go. We're getting the graph now. So anyway, we're gonna let that roll. I think we're gonna try out the new Gundam game in a minute. Yeah, we got a new Gundam game. We got a new Mobile Suit Gundam Seed game. Let me see if Rumble is bumping right now. Rumble. Oh, I want to make sure I'm not ignoring Rumble. I feel bad for ignoring Rumble when I do. I don't mean to. I love the Rumble people. I really do. I don't know if I love the Rumble people. I appreciate the Rumble people. Oh shit! It's Low Spec Linux Gaming. See what I'm saying? Hey, Low Spec. I'm even gonna type his name in, even though you can hear me out loud. And that is why I checked Rumble right there because I knew somebody would be there. Speaking of things that will be there, the chat is not on the screen. We need to put the chat on the screen, don't we? I apologize for having the video box on screen. Yeah, the chat's not on screen right now. Let's put it. Okay, that's one. And There we go. Okay, we got both chats on screen. F ScrewTube. I hear you, man. I'm just using it because that's where all my viewers are right now, and I do appreciate my viewers. Oh yeah, so we're gonna be doing this on a top monitor. So I had this cool video that I was watching before I got in, and it had a funny scene. I guess it was a funny scene. First of all, wait a second, is the audio coming out of the right device? Let's see.
I used to shop at this supermarket.
Okay, good. So we're getting audio out of Firefox. So this girl used to shop at this supermarket, but there's a funny part.
I used to shop at this supermarket a lot. It's really helpful to have a supermarket here since I sleep.
Okay, I'm sorry. I paused it right there because, like, before this stream, I'm watching this video. And I love, like, seeing people walk around other places. You know, it could be anywhere. Turkey, India, Pakistan, Iran, anywhere. Just, like, you know, people walking the streets and showing what it's like in a different place in the world. And I'm pretty sure this is just the auto dubbing that messed it up. But I just thought it's funny that she goes, I like this supermarket because I sleep.
It's really helpful to have a supermarket here since I sleep.
Like, I know that's probably not what the young lady meant, but that's like part of my real life lore right there. She said she likes this supermarket because she sleeps. I'm sticking to it. Oh, cool, an Italian flag. They got like Italian food there, or is it just international town? Because you got the Canadian flag. We got something like Norway, I guess. We got, I don't know. We got France. We got Great Britain. We got Japan. We got some red one here. Maybe that's China. Probably not because it's Japan. I don't know if they would do that. Maybe that's Finland. Oh, look, Italy again. It looks like they're repeating the same flag. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. See what we learned just looking at another city, another town right there. I'm going to put this in the auto tab discarder. So we save a little bit of memory. There are 2 or 3 different versions of the oh yeah, Social Stream Ninja. I still gotta set that up. Like, you sent me good info on that too, man. I got it. I got the info. I just, you know, been working on this voice thing lately. Ever since 11 Labs cut me off, I've been like focused on giving my boy Reggie here a voice that is hosted locally. So anyway, we're gonna fire up a game that I found today. Might even play a little Muse Dash today. Probably not. We're going to play Gundam Seed, though. Maybe I'll play both. Maybe we'll do something else. But anyway, we got a couple options here. This game here, I don't know how to describe it. We're just going to get into it. Well, I appreciate that. You know, I just try to have a good time. I like to share things that are cool. You know what I mean, Robbie? Muse Dash is easy, but I am uncoordinated. I'm just rotating my monitor to make sure I have it like pointing in a direction where I can see.
出撃準備完了。発進する。ミッション開始だ。
ミッション。
Oh, wait a second. It wasn't. I muted it. I feel so stupid. So, fun fact, guys. Fun fact. While I was testing this game like 2 hours ago, it did mute my sound. I'm not even kidding. So, this time, I thought it was the game muting sound. Okay, so check it out, guys. I'm not touching the mute button. But you know what happened? Okay, so I thought it was the game because I'm not even kidding. When I was running the game at 120 FPS, the VU meter wasn't like lighting up until I tapped into OBS. So I assumed that was the problem this time. However, the problem this time was not. And actually, I literally got off the phone with my friend just now. He calls me to tell me the sound's out too. And at the time, I thought it was related to the game. But then I look over here and I remembered when I went to move my microphone to the right, I hit mute on the mic itself. So yeah, that's on me. But let's open up the game again and see if the same problem happens. In the meantime, I'm going to switch to fighter pilot mode because I'm a fighter pilot. So I'll come back on camera for you guys to, especially for the ladies. I know you guys want to look at my big... Hey, that's weird. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Look at that. Oh, I'm behind my camera. That's funny. Yeah, I always put the safety shield on my webcam, so if I pick my nose, like, look, I can pick my nose here. Okay, well, you guys can't see it, right? But that's funny. Oh, this is so funny. I'm sorry. I'm so immature. I don't know why I'm doing. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. It looked like the guy has arms. Right there, he's got arms coming out. Hey guys, I got little arms like a T-Rex. Yeah, I'm so stupid. Does he have arms on the left? No, he doesn't. T-Rex arms. I'm sorry, guys. Oh man, my inner 5-year-old just came out, yo. Oh boy. Yo, what did I just click to make myself disappear like that? Oh, okay, what is my... That's interesting. Oh, wait. I got 2 hands, yes. So we got a little misalignment issue here. See, I got like an extra hand up there. Now my arm is missing. Okay, good. My arm is back. Okay, I just wanted to fix that so that when I re-enable that later, we can see all of my arm. Yeah, right? Dinosaur face. Okay, let's fire up the game again. I think it's already up, so we're going to get some loud booming audio here. All right. You can hear me, guys? You can hear me? This time you can hear me, because I swear, when I ran this at 120 FPS, I had doubts. I actually think the game was working at 120. But what happened was, while it was running at 120 FPS, I think it just, OBS gave me a lower preview frame rate. So, pretty normal. So now we got story mode free missions. I think we're going to do, story missions. Let's load this up real quick. Okay, so I think we want to do... So as you can see, I got a C. This is basically a better grade than what I got in Neon Genesis Evangelion for N64, just so you guys know. So now that you know that, that's really all we need to know. I've only piloted a Strike Dagger, but what was weird during the mission, they kept giving Kira Yamato credit for what I was doing, and he never piloted a Strike Dagger. I mean, the whole point of Gundam Seed is that he had to strike Gundam, am I right? Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, he did. I mean, I know that much. I might not be an expert, but I know a little bit about Gundam timelines other than Universal Century. Alright, so we're going to fight someone in Zap. And as we know, humans come first. We don't really have a choice of what suit to pick. Like, oh, we do have it. Oh, what's this? I guess I'm going to choose the dagger. The Strike Dagger is like a GM. It's sort of like based on Strike Gundam. It's a mass-produced version of Strike Gundam, from what I can figure, at least to some extent. Much like the GMs from the original UC timeline. This one, I guess it's an innovation from Gundam Seed Destiny? I'm not changing anything else. So how do I go forward? I think we just go forward, right?
でも出れるぞ。
There we go. It's pretty. Oh, it's Kagami. She actually looks kind of cute there.
出る。
Yeah, this is a
Mission
remaster.
作戦開始の時間です。
It plays at 120 FPS if you use the NVIDIA control panel.
大してことはありません。
大丈夫だ。
By the way, training mode was way more challenging.
打ちすぎた。
まだ出てきますよ。
Oh, that's one of my guys. Okay, where's the bad guy? Show me the bad guy. Oh crap. I mean, yes, I know. Purple lines are the bad guys.
なるほど。認識を改めるか。 新たな敵影を確認。
Can we use ranged weaponry on this one here?
避けきれません。
Oh, I dodged that one.
直撃。
後ろに下がっている。 これでどうだ。
So, it's a bit of a smash 'em up game.
目標を発
Oh
見した。
no! It's Waterfeld. I'm dead. I'm dead. He's good. He's like Rommel. He's like Rommel. Yeah, oh, again, then again, maybe. Oh god.
脱出します。
He's dead.
応答しろ。これは行動不能。脱出す
Oh
る。
man, I'm in slow motion mode. That's not good. No, I'm not in slow motion mode. I'm in dead mode. I did not play Armored Core yet. Been waiting for a sale on it.
次は
I
油
mean,
断しま
actually,
せ
I
ん
just
わ。
keep forgetting to buy it. One of these days, I really love to
敵
buy
も
it.
やってくれるな。これほどとはな。
Am I dead already? My 15 are gone.
次はやられん。
I need to take a breather for a minute. That was pretty intense. So let me tell you, the training mode barely prepares. Fine. Training mode is super simple, so you can kind of familiarize yourself with all the inputs and all that. So let's give it another go. I hope the sound is alright for you guys. Right, where's my enemy? I think we won. Let's look at the front
作
of the
戦
mode.
成功だな。
I can't make the shield. I was trying to make the shield go frontal, but it won't let me. That's all it's gonna let me do, I guess. Okay, let me shoot. That's nice. Oh, I got an A. I got an A. I didn't expect to get an A. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't have, confidence in myself, but come on. There's a lot of shit going on there. Pardon my language. Oh, I got a best low spec. Yeah, low spec Linux Gaming is a cool cat. You got a Rumble channel, and there are 2 or 3 different versions of the. Oh, I read that already. But yes, thank you very much for that information on Social Stream Ninja. That's gonna make it easier for me to integrate chat, I believe. Oh shoot! He got Witcher 3, Witcher 2 for $3. I might own The Witcher already. I might have the whole trilogy, ironically enough. It's a good game. That's why I bought it. By the way, here's what the picture looks like in Hydrogen Alpha. So, there's no nebulosity here. I mainly did it just to kind of get around the light pollution. Alright, so let's get back to it. Uh-oh, my controller disconnected. Did my controller disconnect? Okay, no, it didn't. Thank goodness. I heard something make a USB sound. You know when you hear that da-dunk, da-dunk? I heard that sound. And I remember one time I was watching a friend's live stream. Oh, see, look, I know that looks mad shady, but I do that because I never want to be on my camera when, like, I'm not intending to be on my camera. Alright, let's go. Cosmic Era 71, a year after the First Year War. Do I still sound muffled? I sound muffled right now? Nah, I'm using DOS. Do I really sound muffled? I'm going to play a test soundbite. Do I sound muffled? Maybe I'm speaking too close to the microphone. Maybe I'm making out with the microphone. Who wants some ASMR here? Here, you're in a hair salon. You know when they do ASMR and they brush their hair? Yo, should I buy one of those ear microphones? Do I sound muffled? Maybe I'm speaking too close to the microphone. Maybe I'm making out with the microphone. Who wants some well, if you got ASMR like a here? sinus infection. Here, you're in a hair salon. It is a little bit when they do ASMR and they brush their hair. There is something off about the sound, I'll tell you. I'm not 100% on this, but I'm going to record a little bit more and say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, 1, 2, 3. Let's see how that sounds. But I'm going to record a little bit more and say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, 1, 2, 3. It is I'm probably gonna have to sit down and mess with my filters. But really, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'll play around with it though. I might put in a what do you call it? An equalizer. I think I already have an equalizer filter here. EQ. Do I have an equalizer here? Did I load one in here? Or did I disable it? I might have disabled it. Well, we should load an equalizer, and I'll play with it on my own time after the stream. But for now, I think we're good enough. But I apologize if there's anything on my end or someone that is causing the audio to stink. Because it is in the realm of possibility. And yes, William is being a Linux elitist right here. Windows problems. SMH. You Windows people. You poor plebs on Windows. Hey, I want to pay $30 a year for Windows 10 updates so that I can then have the privilege to pay like $60 a year or something like that. I don't know. Windows 11 is pissing me off, man. Like, I know it's not a big deal. I use it at work. It works fine, but I mean, I gotta customize UI here. Like, it works. It fits my needs. Like, yeah, they are doing something, but I think it's only for professional editions. Oh, it's Nickel. Did Nickel die? I forgot if Nickel died. I know Isaac died. Isaac died, like, in the previous series, I'm pretty sure. I might be mixing up characters. Maybe Isaac got lost an eye. That's what happened. So, one of the first things I did when I saw Archangel was I tried to blow up the bridge. But we're not going to do that right now. Yeah, space combat. Okay. Sorry if I make anyone dizzy. Don't worry. If you get dizzy, it's not just you, it's me. Oh, I just beamed sick of my own. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh no, I'm stuck inside these pylons. Look how cool that is. That's like a red-white thing. Maybe I should switch the range weapon range. No, I'm gonna get this one.
上警備
まだ大丈夫です。まだ動けますよ。
Oh, these guys are tougher.
私このままでは
Takes a lot more. Now there are combos here, but I'm one of those boomers who doesn't know what to do when there's a combo
これでどうだ
available.
一斉射撃。弱点を知っている
Some
の
of
か。
these guys are constantly out of my grasp.
脱出します。
何やってんの脱出しろ
やりましたわ。
Where's the next enemy? How? Oh shit! Look at Archangel. They're screwed. Oh no! Oh no! That way does it blow up? I want to see it blow
防
up.
衛に失敗したか
Oh, that is cool. That is
一度体
cool.
勢を立て直す
Remember the time that Archangel and Dominion blew up at the same time? That shit was wild. Whew. Reggie, you have recreated DJ Ronnie G. Hard to tell, he's just an AI. Well done, Reggie. What's up, Lady Mist? Good to see you. Hey, what up, Real Wade Nation, Gaming Nation? I have never played backyard baseball on the PC, but I did play baseball on Game Gear. Everyone did, because everyone owned it, because it came with the Game Gear, right? I guess we're gonna have to try this again, aren't we? Yeah. If I die again, I'm playing Muse Dash. We'll play a round of Muse Dash and I'll wrap it up so I can get to work on this voice model for Reggie. Because tomorrow morning, afternoon, noon, I will be on LCX's show with Reggie. And Reggie's gonna, well, I'm not gonna be on it. Well, I mean, I'll be there. It's really just gonna be, I'm gonna send Reggie basically. Now, soon we'll have the ability to send Reggie on streams alone. But right now, I'll still at least have to control Reggie. And certainly I can interject and interact with the microphone, but, you know, it's gonna be Reggie and Lexi. A little AI play date right there, you know? Oh! Yeah, I'll bust you up, Buster Gundam. Come on, go to Valhalla, buddy. To Valhalla you go.
終わった作戦行動に支障なし敵もやってくれるな
I'm singling out Buster Gundam right now. He's a coordinator, and we're from Earth, and we gotta hold a coordinator. They can't be stealing our Gundams. That's our technological edge against you guys. Where's the next target? Come on, give them to me. Give it to me.
小川さん
見つけましたよ。
Sock it to me. Oh, is Nickel there? Get you, Nickel. Nickel.
まだよ。まだ。アークエンジェルが攻撃されています。
弾切れか
緊急回避。まだ大丈夫です。
これならどうだ
敵もなかなかやりますね。
My hand is right
この位置が強く。見てください。まだやられるわけには。脱出します。お次は誰？
Yeah. Uh-oh, what's warning me?
すでに幕は上がっている。
Oh no, it's Raul Lacruz. Which I gotta say, that's like a weird way to spell Raul Lacruz. But, you know, how do you speak it? Oh, that's cool. Fucking main gun. Dope. Alright, who's turn?
地球軍にいる。なぜナチュラルの味方をするんだ。
僕は地球軍じゃない。けど、あの船には仲間が、友達が乗っているんだ。君こそ、なぜザフトになんか、なんで戦争したりするんだ。
ちょっともわからんナチュラルどもがこんなものを作るか。
Oh, crap. Got it.
俺はアスランとあ
I'll
のモビ
take
ルスーツをや
Astro
る
and the mobile.
アークエンジェル
Oh yeah, Astro and Valhalla. I don't have to kill my best friend in this. That's Azran's Kira Yamato's best friend, right? I want to take that Sin Assault model because he's weak. Right, let's go after the strong motherfucker.
取ってやるからな。まず
Show me the giant, I gotta relax. Come on, come on.
わかりました。
これでどうだ。
I even hit it the right part of the
その程度か。
Oh, wait, I gotta get that. Oh, okay, I'm dead.
これまでか。
脱出してく
That
だ
was
さい
pretty cool, huh?
一斉射撃。
次はやられん。
Okay, well, not officially dead yet. Honestly, I'm a little bit confused by the controls. In space, you don't stop moving when you decelerate. So, there's that, but I understand this is a video game.
一度
And
体勢を
I'm a
立て
little
直さない
confused
と。
about the whole dimensionality of this whole setup here. Okay, so I don't see anything I can blow up, so let's just keep going.
回避を優先して。
これ
脱出します
Okay, I'm stuck in this graph.
落とすぞ。
まずい。このままじゃ。
There we go.
このままでは。
まだそんなには少ないね。
Okay, I think I took out a cannon.
負けませんわ
総員退艦。
俺としたことが。
Oh, Archangel blew up again.
チョコマカと逃げの一手かよ。
くそくそくそ。
The
そんな
Phantom
戦
hates
い方で。
Kira because
一
he's
度体
like,
勢を立て直す。
he's like Jesus. And they don't like that he's not Jesus, but he has the power of Jesus. And they feel that the power of Kira should not compel you. But in all seriousness, like, I didn't mind Kira. I felt that he was, a good kid. He was a bit like Amuro. Actually, I learned about Kira. I watched Gundam Seed before seeing Amuro, believe it or not. But I immediately realized when I saw the original Gundam that Gundam Seed was based on, or at least mirroring what happened in the original UC timeline. But I think it's because, like, he's too perfect. What bothers me about Kira? It's not really Kira's fault. It's the writer's fault, right? I remember when he was given, what was it? You had Justice and Freedom Gundam, right? I did not yet, Wade. Been busy this week trying to fix Reggie's voice up. So, how do I phrase this? When he got, what was it? Who had Justice Gundam? Let's see, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think Kira had Freedom. I forgot the model number. I just know Freedom Gundam was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Kira had this one here. And you'll see on the back of it, it's got these like wings, and these end up being cannons. So during battle, you had the imitation of the GP03 Dendrobium Orcus. But more importantly, I think there's going to be a video right here that shows us why.
モビル数最大の特徴、ルプスを展開したハイマットモードで高機動空戦が可能となりより増強されたフリーだ。
Alright, well, I didn't show. Here it is. This is going to be it. Please be it. Please be it. Show me.
終結後はカガリーラアラを取り戻すためクレタ沖など行動を不能にしていった。
Okay, that didn't do anything for me. But basically, in combat, there's like a scene where all of these, like, there's like basically, it looks like 4 separate cannons coming out from here and here. And you'll see him in the cockpit of the Gundam. And you'll see his instrument panel light up with like target HUDs. But the thing is, it's not enough for Kira to just kill the enemy. No, in fact, he can't kill the enemy, right? He's a do-gooder. So he's perfect. He's able to shoot the weapons out of their hands. He's able to disable he's able to disable a dozen enemy units without killing them. And I get the point here. I do. And I kind of respect it. But at the same time, it's like, war is seldom that tidy. But is that a reason to hate Kira? Not really. The only reason people really, I think, have a right to hate Kira is when he banged Kai's girlfriend. Remember that? Frey Valentine? You had poor Kai. He's got this hot girlfriend who's the daughter of an aristocrat. And I remember there's a scene where it's like, why was Kira in your room the night before? And it was like, then Kai tries to get into a fight with Kira, and Kira like kicks his ass without kicking his ass, kind of just like, uses his superior intellect and powers to like, fight him. And then poor Kai, he tries to steal Strike Gundam to prove that he's a pilot who's good like Kira, and he just like fucking trips over himself before even leaving the ship. Absolutely embarrassing. And well, I guess it's more of a reflection on Kai. Is it Kai or Sai? It might be Sai. It's not. Kai Shiden is a guy from Gundam, the original. What was this guy's name? Let's see here. Kai Gundam Seed. Okay, so I was not talking about Kai. This guy's cool. He was in one of the more recent Gundam, in Gundam G-Quarks, I think, was it? No, he wasn't in G-Quarks, but I saw him in something like, Gundam The Origin. That's where I saw him. Yeah, he was in Gundam The Origin. In Zeta Gundam, he becomes a journalist. But what the hell is the guy's name? Sai? Maybe it's Sai. Yeah, there it is. Sai. Sai Argyle. With a name like Argyle, no wonder he had trouble in the show. He's a nerd, I guess, but he had this like really hot girl, right? What the hell is Frey Valentine? Gundam. Seed. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Flay Alster. And she had an interesting redemption arc, if you can call it that. I mean, she basically wasn't redeemed until she literally got blown out of the sky. In a way, she kind of followed a similar path as Katagina from Victory Gundam, to some extent. But, here they are, they're a happy couple. He's secure in knowing he's got his hot girlfriend. And then fast forward, he's in the enemy uniform. And she's kissing Kira. And Kira's not really like, he's like, what the fuck? But he's definitely getting a, stiffy out of it, right? And I think he pretty much was like, fuck it. But this created like quite the high school drama. And then at some point he had a new type wet dream. I don't know what's going on here, to be honest. Oh, shit, they showed this? I don't remember seeing this in the original show at all. At all. I don't remember seeing this at all, guys. Did this happen in the show? I don't remember this at all. Catch you later, Wade. Thanks for tuning in, bud. Did this happen in the show? I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Like, I know they got it on and shit. I might remember this part, but I don't remember this stuff here at all, man. This seems intense. I feel like is this from the movie, episode 16? Oh, good, I got the episode. I'll check it out. I'm just surprised, to be honest, Oh, here, I forgot why she did this, but yeah, she's with the little Glock. There she is, like, I don't know what she's doing there, but she's being an operator on one of the ships. This is her doing a new type, like, telepathic dream where she's basically telling Kira, oh, I realized I was kind of a bitch. I'm sorry. And you're a good guy. And then they did this, like, really, lovely artwork type scenario here, like. I mean, nudity is cool if you're a ghost or something like that. I don't really give a shit. This was in the opening, I think, yeah. I remember when my friend was like, yo, did you see the opening? I'm like, oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, what's going on here? I guess that's like after she got it on with Kira. What's going on here? Man, I might have to get the freaking manga of this. Kind of curious about like what. Oh, Miku. Is that Miku? Oh, yeah, it's Miku. I think it's Miku. Anyway, you guys get the idea. She dead. Yeah, D-E-D. All right. Let's fire up a quick voice model here, and then I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. Unless you guys want to see anything else, do I dare play Muse Dash before I go? Should I do one round of Muse Dash? I'm certainly not hooking up to NES Advantage controller. We're going to do that next week, hopefully. I got to clean my desk. So the way we do this speech generation thing, I mean, there's many ways to skin a cat, but in this case, we got to start up the fine-tuning. And then I can refresh this web page here. Oh, in the meantime, I can always just say, Okay, that didn't work. Let's just browse the file. Downloads. Okay. Last successful training and export run. So basically, I give this to Claude AI to kind of just catalog, and you know, it can, you know, basically read that and then kind of, you know, give me some of its you know, some of the correlations. So basically, when I run this on my GPU, it tells me like it's a no-go because I only have an 8 gig GPU in my server. This one gives me a warning. Now, I forgot to delete the voice data. I don't think we have to delete the voice data, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Wait, that's the wrong server. That's also the wrong server. In fact, I shouldn't be showing you guys IP address. Give me a second. I'm gonna log into another box. That's not the right IP. And .2.0.10. Did I say that out loud? Oh, I see what I did here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong network. Let's do it over here. Okay, there we go. I'm just... Wait, damn it, did I guess the IP address wrong? Let me try flipping the numbers around. Can't remember what it is. Oh, you know, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do here. Actually, I don't know what I'll do here, but... Okay. Here we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. So, whether it's the right way to do it or not, is how we're going to do it. So, we're going to delete everything in this directory. Now, if you ever type the rmrf command, like I'm doing here, make sure you do have a dot at the beginning. If you want to delete stuff in the current directory and you don't have that dot there, and you do it as a super user or sudo, you're going to have a bad time. In this case, I'm 80% sure that I did it correctly. Jokes aside, we did it correctly. So from here now, don't have to do anything here. I'm just going to open up NVIDIA NV Top so we can monitor the GPU while we do this. We can resize it if we want. And we already started the thing. You can see it says go to this IP address. Now, if I was on the same computer, yeah, I would go to localhost or 127.0.0.1. In this case, we go to a local IP. Now, we have some downloads here. And I forgot already which one it is. I want to say it's the 1.5 second audio chunks. So we're going to use those. So what we do is we click open. Notice there's a comma separated value file. So I start off with 21 2-minute wave files. And don't worry, I deleted some of my excess data already, dude. And you got like 300 gigs on there. He says, William says I'm going to blow the container up. Or are you saying you're going to blow the container up? I better try to get to the finish line before it blows up the container. Or maybe I blow up the container first. So let's see here. Reggie, we'll call RC8. Now this part really just does transcription. It's not absolutely necessary, but it's a bit of a help. So we have that. I unchecked this because apparently it saves a little bit of video RAM. But this isn't the most demanding step. But this step, sometimes, depending on how I had it set up, fails on my GPU. I think I can get this part to work. Wait. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, if I did this, RMRF / yeah, that would not be good. Now, RMRF dot / well, I'm sorry, correction. I think what I do RMRF dot / star, but then if I make a mistake, it's going to be what? RMRF / star, especially if you're doing that, you know, as root or sudo. I don't know, man. I think I was logged into your container, bro. You didn't see. I was in your container. Look. That's all. Oh, wait. That is on my server. Wait, but no. Wait, but no. It can't be on my server because... Come on. No. No, this is on your server, isn't it? I mean, yeah. No, like, look. NV top. But I was on my server in another tab. This is your GPU right here. I know I don't have an RTX 2060 with 12 gigs of video RAM. Let Reggie check the code. He did check the code, and then Claude checked it too. Really? You sure? I totally did it on Debian. Maybe it was Ubuntu. Or maybe it was Crunchbang Linux. It might have been Crunchbang Linux. It was like a Debian variant, but not Debian, right? Okay, so I figured out why I ran into that problem earlier. That's my... Okay, well... Alright, well, either way, I'll take extra care not to delete it, whether it's your server or not. So we upload the audio files, then we say create data set. Then we wait. Alright, guys. Sit tight for the next 40 minutes. I'm just gonna look at you guys. But jokes aside, nah, we're not gonna wait for this. But this is what I'll be doing when I wrap up this game. So, let's get out of the game. Although, fun game, a little bit intense. Just a little bit intense. Just a little bit, right? Quit game. Quitting is for quitters. Last week we played Whispers from the Stars. Was that 2 weeks ago? Well, I had fun playing this game. And I gotta resume playing this game so I can flirt with Stella. She likes Gundam and Star Trek, so she knows what's up. That girl knows what's up. She's a smart girl right there. I respect her. We have a Macross game, but it's really just a shoot 'em up. Like, you know, it's not really a Macross game. We have this game. I am not in the mood to play something this intense right now, but great game, great game. I didn't play Honkai Impact yet, but I'm curious. Battle Chess is an old-ass game, so you kind of have to have your monitor settings set up. Did Janeway say that? I'll do my Janeway imitation.
Quitting is for quitters. Chakotay. Quitting is for quitters.
So you got to do that when you're Janeway.
There is coffee in that nebula.
Oh man, I've been dying to do a Janeway impersonation. I've been doing them lately, and I'm delighted to be able to have an excuse to imitate Captain Janeway. You want a shmup? No, I don't. Wait, what? I don't want a shmup. I want a Macross game where I can pilot a freaking Valkyrie like a fucking 3D pilot. You know, like I want Armored Core, Gundam Seed, Gundam Journey. Oh, Gundam. I just remember the game I have. Oh, I do have a good game. RPC S3. Okay, we're going to do one last game before we wrap up tonight's stream, guys. So we're going to put the YouTube chat window here. We're going to switch to my main monitor. We're going to go to the center of the monitor. Oops, wrong button. And we're going to load up a game here. Wait, did I load the right thing? Is this the installation program? I did not mean to load the installation program. RPC. No, I did open the right thing, right? Okay, I don't mean to be a boomer here. Oh, I have read the quick thing. There we go. Okay, good. There's coffee in that nebula. She did say that. She literally said that. Yeah, you know, we know our Star Trek lore. Okay, we're going to update this later. But now, this is sometimes a little tricky with the gamepad configuration. But it looks like it's seeing my gamepad. So I think we should be good here. This is a game I bought for PlayStation 3, and it may not be what emulator is supposed to do, but yes, this game plays better on the emulator from what I can figure than it does on a real PlayStation 3, and I'm entirely fine with that. I'm completely fine with it because I despise, well, no, I don't really despise it, but I did find it annoying that the game felt like it was playing at 15 FPS, and that it was kind of like inconsistent and jerky with the inputs. So this will be our last game for the night, but of course, to play the game, I need sound. So let's see if we can get some sound for this too, right? Is it coming out of my other sound card? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix this. Because we are not playing a game without sound. We are not on a 1990s laptop with no sound card. We are Americans here, damn it. Or something like that. Okay. So I did it, but we don't have sound yet. Probably because I gotta exit and reopen it. Maybe check a setting. Audio. Oh yeah, there we go. I just had to tell it to output to my headphones. Open run headphones. I guess these settings are fine. It's a little bit of a red flag there. Those red lines, but we're gonna just let it load. All right. Hopefully we don't go deaf when the sound goes on. feel like we should be getting sound by now. Let's see. Maybe this. Oh, we got sound. Do you guys have sound? Oh, no. You know why you don't have sound? My mistake. I'm sorry, guys. So this happens when you wear Bluetooth headphones. There's two operating modes. There's the stereo mode and the... Wait, I did pick stereo, didn't I? Well, anyway, I think I definitely picked stereo now, so we should be fine. So this should definitely work now. So here goes nothing. This is what the Gundam Seed game? I don't know. I know that this is a PC version remaster. I forgot the name of the game already too, but Gundam Seed Battle something. That game might have been for... Yeah, I'm not even going to pretend to know what console it's for. I know they had a Game Boy Advance game, but that certainly wasn't Game Boy Advance. Alright, so Gundam Crossfire. This is a Universal Century Timeline game right here. This one in particular was for PlayStation 3. And, well, it's pretty straightforward. I already know how to play it, so we're just going to move. Now, my game save on the real PlayStation 3 somewhere might be a better save. Like, I actually did the progression correctly. This one, on the other hand, I have a heavily damaged unit and no backup. So if we go to the hangar, you'll see here that my GM is basically in need of heavy repairs. And I'm pretty sure that repairs are being done by somebody right now. My gun tank, on the other hand, is in great condition. And my poor bastard ass has to pilot it, right? Because I can't pilot the gun tank. And then what am I going to do? Put somebody else inside the other unit. Can I do that? Can I put myself in this one? I could, but I wouldn't have any left-handed weapon. I couldn't use my beam saber. I'd have nothing but a shield. So it's best to leave this one out of the fight in order to allow them to repair it. So really, we're gonna have to switch the pilot out for me. And I guess we're gonna have to solo this fight. We're not gonna get very far, but that'll be alright. Right, so did I just trade mobile? What did I just do? Oh yeah, I gotta assign myself to a mobile suit. I totally did that already, but I gotta make sure I do that. Go to hangar. I gotta unassign myself. Wait, how do I do this? Gotta go pilot. I gotta put... Actually, no, we don't put pilot. We just say do not assign pilot. Then we go to the gun tank. Wait, what the hell? Oops. Okay, I just broke it. Hope that doesn't save my progress there because I just needed a mobile suit. I'm not really sure. Let's see what happens. Honestly, I have my doubts about this game save anyway. Wait, is Reggie really dominating the sound? Is like there background noise in there? Wait, oh shoot. No, it is not. I'm gonna mute Reggie anyway. Play a simple mission. We're not gonna make it too complicated. Yeah, I don't have any. Wait, anger. Okay, this is a good start. Here we go. So I picked the gun tank. I put myself in the cockpit. That's what she said. We return. No, don't return the mobile suit. Why would I return the mobile suit? That sounds absolutely like a bad idea. That's literally how I got into this situation a minute ago. Alright, there we go. We're gonna just play a little gameplay, a bunch of little gameplay.
A rapid increase in the Minovsky particle density.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try Armored Core. I know the game. I think did I download it?
Xeon forces have likely spread these particles.
Has numbers and stats for each part that affects performance. On one hand, I don't want to get too into the numbers, but on the other hand, I kind of like prefer tangibles, right? So knowing that if you add such and such a cannon or a shield to a given unit enables you to do, to get longer range, for instance, yeah, that does have value to me. All right, so we're just gonna start the thing. I don't think we have any support units. See that? Like, you're supposed to have support units. So this is a game save that I either have to copy from my PlayStation or your friend's gonna come to another stream. I gotta show you my comic book, but check out the Indiegogo project of on Frog G
Commence
unit.
reconnaissance operation. Move to the search point.
Okay, that's a gun tank. I have a model of one of those somewhere. Snacks and Friends built, you can fight Reggie in his Gundam. Look at that. It's got a nuclear, thermonuclear fusion, ultra-compact Minovsky fusion reactor. It is pretty much accurate to the Gundam design. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to waste my weapons. We have this scope here, so we can properly target the bad guys. And apparently I'm stuck in this orientation. Right, and I believe there's even a supply depot somewhere near that I can use for supplies. Okay, I'm stuck in crap. Okay. Hold that. So basically we gotta leave the base. What we're going to do is we're going to be strategic this time. We're going to try to go this way, because I know that the bad guys are all over. In fact, yeah, it looks like I'm probably going to run into them pretty early on. In Gundam, they don't really have radar, right? Because the Minovsky particle renders radar useless. You see the map on the top right corner is covered in static noise, because we have to rely on optical signals. We're broadcasting Minovsky particles. They're broadcasting Minovsky particles. Basically, we both don't have radar, which is why Gundam kind of works. Why the fact that they fight with giant robots in space wouldn't make as much sense if they had radar, would it? There's gonna be a crap ton of Magella tops and fighters coming up on it. Okay, I think I will give Armored Core a shot.
It looks as if the Xeon forces are here. Deal
Where?
with them as planned.
Where? Oh, I want to hit them. Where's these motherfuckers? I got my main cannon ready to go. Oh, I see a round coming from this way. Oh crap, I hit the wrong button. Crap, I'm hitting the wrong... See, I gotta get used to these people, to be honest. I know there's a... Oh, there we go.
Damn it, bastard!
Oh crap, I had it.
Energy dropping.
Fudge muffin. I can't see anything.
Critical. Evacuate immediately.
It's like one of those games where I have to play the level like 5 times, at least. I'll give it one more shot. So let's give me a quick recap on the inputs here.
Enemy forces may have
So we
infiltrated.
already know that, let's see. Well, that's interesting. This is like, it's almost like a
careful, enemies
melee
may be
mode.
hiding
See,
in
like
the
with a
shadows.
shield, use the side armor to protect yourself. The right trigger, I already know, goes into this mode. Firing the main cannon, I believe, is the left trigger. No, it's going to be this B button here. So we're going to try to use L1 targeting, and then we're going to try to use... And yes, we can fly. Watch this, we can fly. I'm a gun tank, yeah. I'm a gun tank without any support units. Like, that's like not how you're
It looks
supposed
as
to
if the
operate.
Xeon forces are here. Deal with them as planned.
Oh shit, that was cool.
Damage increasing. Be careful.
The You get him? You get him? Reload, reload.
Critical. Evacuate immediately.
So a gun tank is. Let's talk about a little strategy here about gun tank because Game Gear Goddess asked, "Are you a gun tank?" Why does that matter? I mean, it does matter. That's why it matters. And I'll tell you why. A gun tank is a powerful support unit. Oops. It is a powerful support unit. It is based on the Gundam, right? You got the core blocks. How's my frame rate? Is my frame rate choppy or is that just my right monitor right now? I see a choppy frame rate. Oh, okay, no, it's just a preview. Okay, it says 60 FPS. But, you know, every Gundam, the original Gundam has a core fighter, right? So the cockpit is its own little fighter plane, so to speak, that can inject. You can swap out components or replace components like the legs or the head, in theory. The gun tank uses the same core fighter. The gun tank isn't very tanky. Well, it's definitely not Russian, but jokes aside, his music is very... I'm going to lower the volume on it. Glass cannon. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, this is where a gun tank is valid. You got your Gundam, you got your gun cannon. Gun cannon is also in a support role, but it does have heavy armor on it. The Gundam, of course, has its agility. It has its new type pilot with mind powers, so to speak. And you got Hayato and the Rio Jose in the beginning, although eventually the gun tank was modified to allow a single operator. So anyway, they're supposed to lay back. They're supposed to stay back. And I'm going to close this game because it's really eating up a lot of resources, which is fine. It's just funny. Glad I cleaned my water loop. All right, there we go. So yeah, I mean, it's supposed to hang back. The idea is that while your other suits are embroiled in battle or hopefully keeping the enemy busy, the gun tank is providing you with long-range cover fire. But beyond that, you go alone into combat like I just did, it is not a suitable unit. And at that point, yeah, it's a glass cannon. Much like the early Turkish cannons I learned about, where apparently they're made out of wrought iron and they would blow up and kill the entire gun crew, or most of them. Pretty funny stuff. I mean, you know, for the 1500s. But anyway, I think I'm about wrapped up here. That one goof that killed, yeah, dude, like, so in 08th Mobile Suit Team, let's see if we can find that. That's a good clip right there. That's a good way to end the show right there. I like this idea. We're going to watch Norris. Norris Goof Gun Tank. I misspelled the word gun tank, but that's all right. It still comes up. The Easy 8 best fight ever made. 11 minutes. I'm pretty sure that'll get me a copyright claim. Let's see if we can just get let's just see if we can just get Gun Tank Goof. We'll watch a little short. Why is someone... Oh, they're playing heavy metal music or 90s music. But yeah, look at Norris. He's on top of that tank, although it doesn't really show us much. Here we go. Mass production gun tank. It's basically a mass production version of the gun tank we just played. And you can see, like, it blows off. So it's got, I believe it's got a recoilless cannon. So when it fires off that cannon, it doesn't really get a recoil because it has to be able to fire in space. So it gets rid of the gases, I think, through a vent. Or maybe it clears the gases out after the recoil. I don't know. But you can see there's a bunker at the top of that hill. And that's cool. The fucking doors got dented in when they did that. And you got this poor Zaku. He's about to creep up on the gun tank. And Easy 8 is just like there to, like, you know, deal with it. Let's pause this for a second for copyright reasons. As you can see, they've replaced the head on Easy 8. And now he has these weird red eyes. And a Rick Dom pulls up on this guy with a motherfucking bazooka. And he hits him just in time. In this case, it looks like that's the lady. I forgot her name. But anyway, she tries. She's about to get killed. She got a GM head. Literally, she got a GM head because her Gundam lost its head, so they had to just give her like a crappy GM head. And the gun tank saves her ass. So then this guy's like, I'm clever. I'm going to get inside a building and kick ass. And then that right there acts like a counterweight, I believe. I believe that ammunition storage literally acts like a counterweight. So now, here's the goof with this cool-ass Gatling gun attached to its shield. And he's hanging from a cable. And he ain't effing around. And he makes short work of that poor pilot right there. So there you go. There's gun tank 1 out of the action. Next gun tank. Being directly protected by one of the good pilots. But it ain't enough. Because Norris is an ace pilot. Ace pilot Norris uses his, like, grapple cable to steal her freaking machine gun. I think it's a machine gun. It's not a beam cannon. And the ground Gundam is really cool. Because the ground Gundam is not as pretty, not as cool as a regular Gundam, but very utilitarian. You got these little grabby things up here so that if it gets stuck in mud, they can kind of tow it out. Or you can attach cables to it to tow other things around. I mean, it's all just a very practical machine. The shield. The bottom of that shield can be stabbed into the ground, so it sticks out of the dirt. Likewise, yo, thank you very much, it's Robbie, for tuning in. There you go. She's shooting the gun out of her chest right there. She got like maybe a trace around every few rounds. There's Norris. There's Norris. He's about to do what Game Gear Goddess said he's gonna do. Now, this is the part that gets me. Is that oil? Hydraulic fluid? It's not blood. It can't be blood. But it definitely is very good symbolism or imagery to use oil or whatever it is to represent, you know, the blood. Also, I think the pilot's already dead. I don't think the guy had to twist the knife in there. Vulcan. Oh, yeah, it's like, you're right. It's like a Vulcan cannon in the chest, yeah. Which are like little Gatling guns, basically. They're kind of big, but, you know. Like, they use Vulcans on many fighter planes, I believe. So this poor bastard, I guess it's the third gun tank he's about to waste. And Easy 8's going to get in on it. Is my stream still playing? Did I not get copyrighted yet? That's amazing. Alright, it's almost over. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like a moment of truth. Who's going to get who? You got little pink beam saber. Whew! He's about to get this guy in the back. But this guy's got his, like, I don't even know if you call it a heat hawk. But let's just say it's a heated sword. Nah, he don't die. Oh, yeah, that's how he does it. That's how he does it. I was like, what do you mean? Sure, Armada doesn't die. So here's this guy busy defending himself and trying to stab this guy. And this guy takes, like, his last shot to get rid of the gun tank. Like, that is pretty badass, actually. In fact, I think he dies there. He's dead, right? You know, we skipped a lot of the battle. There's a scene in the battle where, like, you know, he gets all, like his circuit breakers blow out inside his mobile suit. And he's, like, trying to fix the circuit breakers. Because, like, Norris's Goof has this, like, I don't know, energy weapon that, like, a chain that short circuits your electrical systems. And then he's thinking about his girlfriend, Aina Shaolin. And he's all like, I need to live so I can be with my girl, or some shit like that. And then, you know, he fixes the circuit breaker just in time. But this is what a badassery happens. Easy 8, which is, you know, Shiro Amada's Gundam, has a dead arm, I guess, on the left. So he can't operate his gun, or is it his right arm? Let's say it's his right arm. One of his arms is messed up. And the other arm wasn't really useful for holding a gun, I guess. So he takes one arm, he rips off the arm from the left side of his shoulder, and he uses it like as a freaking, like, I don't even know what you call it, like a whip or something like that, but it's like, you know, a blunt whip. You got lunar titanium or at least some kind of metal inside this freaking mobile suit arm, and it's kind of heavy, and he's just slamming Norris's mobile suit with that shit, and it was a pretty cool battle. So for anybody interested, that one is Mobile Suit Gundam 8th Mobile Suit Team, which I've always pronounced it 08th Mobile Suit Team, but apparently it is pronounced 8th Mobile Suit Team. And you can see they got, like, just a grittier, oh, come on, I don't want to look at these advertising things, but look at that cover art right there. I mean, like, that is a gritty ass setup right there. I mean, like, you got, like, everything looks lived in. And based on this is not titanium. unless there's an alloy of titanium that does rust. But anyway, it is very gritty. It is one of the better Gundam series for that reason. And also, it's just a good old time to watch it. Oh man, that sucks. There we go. And there's, like, see, that's the scene with the oil. I'm trying to find a good picture here. Okay, that's the prototype mobile suit. Where's the applause? I mean, Apple Store. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the hot girl. That's Aina Shaolin. She's wearing a skin tight spacesuit because it's more efficient to wear skin tight spacesuits. You fit in your airplane better or something like that. You know. This is a lady named Miller. She's smoking a cigarette and doing a report. It's really more like a DVD release after the fact. I don't know. It had a couple extra scenes in there, I believe. There's the cockpit right there. Take a look at that cockpit. You can actually see there's a view screen on the top and the front. There's a view screen on the side, and that's all enabled by the various sensors on the head and other parts of the mobile suit. Arashi no ka. I can't sing that. Arashi. I'm not going to sing that. Arashi no naka de kagayate. We'll drop the song in the chat for everyone who wants to know what that is. Arashi kagayate. I can't say that. Killing Floor. Chaos is on. We got to tune into Chaos. There we go. Actually, we got. And look at that. You got song covers. Actually, funny story. First time this Korean lady sings like anime covers, and she was singing like, I think, one of the Victory Gundam songs. Yeah, that was it. Stand Up to the Victory. And the first comment I read, someone was like, "Man, seeing Aina Shaolin sing the Victory Gundam song made my morning." He's like, "Remember that lady we just saw? That's like, let's see here. Yeah, see, like, so somebody made a comment referencing this character in reference to this Korean chick, and you gotta see the resemblance there, right? See, all right. But yeah, this is a classic right here. So for those, this I think is actually the opening song here. This is the quote. I'm not gonna quote it. I could pronounce it when I hear the lady sing it. Is this gonna get me copywritten? No, but this show is fire. You got tanks, Rofos, ground pounders. You got fucking heavy artillery. There's a scene where they're firing a heavy gun and one of these poor bastards is like this. And they're rushing all of their shit right there in the water. I want to see the part with the guy. I like this modified gun tank right there, by the way. See that? Look at that. It's got like a crane attached to it. That's a gun tank right there. Look at that. It's got like still got the guns on it. And they're pulling a mobile suit out of the sand. You tried it on stream. No copyright. Look, he's missing his arm. I bet this is after the last episode or after whatever. Oh, yeah, it's probably right before they upgraded the EZ8 to a better unit. That's probably... This guy's doing hot water. The girl from the jungle is like trying to steal booze. Oh yeah, he's having a fist fight. Oh yeah, this is dope. They actually, the way they depict this scene is different in the episode, but basically the same. They use retro rockets to slow down on their way there. Oh, this part. Look at this poor guy here. He's like right under the fucking mobile suit cannon. That thing's... Oh, I am talking really... Yo, awesome one is right. My sound was a little bit on the loud side. I'm sorry about that. I'm working on it. Apparently, it's back to being on a hair trigger. I'll have to tweak this to testing 1, 2. Yeah, I see the red light go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I got an angry red light on my sound panel over there. All right. I want to see that guy duck. So this guy's like, oh shit, he's about to shoot. He's like, I'm gonna go deaf. Oh man, I love that every time. And that's of course after the applause. I mean apple sauce. You know the apple sauce, right? The mobile armor with the heavy base does its dirty work. Anyway, I think that's a great way to wrap up today's show. I do want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, including Game Gear Goddess, William, and It's Just Bobby. Thank you very much for subscribing or at least tuning in. We also had the Peter Venkman fan site, awesome one, who was well aware of my audio. Testing 1, 2, ASMR mode. Okay, I'm kidding. We also had VOA Nation gaming clips here. We, in addition to that, we had Troy Pacelli. That is Last Call with Troy Pacelli and Netters Network. We had Pop Culture Mechanic. He does a show on Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. On Tuesday, it's Trades Talk Tuesday. He talks about the trades. Like the trades, where you work in the trades, not Pokemon cards. Although I think he does cover anime a lot too. We also had DJ Play Nice. Always good to see you. He left some nice comments in the past few weeks, months, or days. Hills of Silence was here? Oh my god, I didn't say hi to Hills of Silence. He's cool. I like Hills of Silence. You guys check him out. You know, if you guys want to check out Hills of Silence, I'm going to put his name in the chat right now so that I can feel less guilty for not saying hi to him earlier. But jokes aside, nah, he's got a good channel. We also had the Comic Relief Crusader. We had, of course, Game Gear Goddess. Did I say Game Gear Goddess? Yeah, it was good to see you, Game Gear Goddess. And I think that covers everyone, including Low Spec Linux Gaming, Crystal Kitten, California Ford 44, who was the first one here. And once again, as your reward, everyone. Ooh, man, that's like smooth FPS right there. This one here, on the other hand. Oh, wait, this one I moved to a new directory, so it's not playing. Oh, wait, there it is. Can we get that back? Why is it not playing on the screen? Let's see. Transform, reset. There we go. This one here, I didn't even up the resolution or increase the frame rate. This is still 15 frames per second. You can see in the middle, it just kind of does this like stutter. And I couldn't refine it like this one. And this one's like 1,000 times more lewd, in my opinion. Not that I'm opposed to it, but it is. But I gotta say, the physics involved is insane. Like over here, it's like Jello, but more firm, but still Jello. Anyway, for anyone who did not want to see that, I apologize. For everyone who did enjoy that, I'm glad you enjoyed that. God bless. Ciao. Ciao. God bless. Back to Dude Drawing a Frog. Oh yeah, the Dude Drawing a Frog. Let me get that link again. Also, I do want to promote Arvis218. I know he's streaming right now. He's got to be streaming right now. Uh-oh. I can't find Arvis' channel. Here it is. So, Dude Drawing a Frog. Apparently, I don't know what a video link is, but that's the frog guy. Frog G Cerebrus. He's got 56 backers. He's got 5 days left. We also have Arvis218. He's playing a game called Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. That's a long title. Yeah, that's a pretty good no better video though. I appreciate being able to work on that one. To tweak that one. Lady Mist. Oh, I forgot Lady Mist's name. Oh my god, oh my god. Lady Mist, it's always lovely to see you here. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope if you have work tomorrow, it's a quiet, easy day where, you know, you can coast through it and get to your weekend. And what else am I forgetting? I don't think we're forgetting anything else right now. But I'm sure I remember when this is over. Oh, yeah, I remember what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Let's get the link for tomorrow. I think we have a link for tomorrow. Or at least I could tell you guys where to go to find the link tomorrow. Cool, good. The stream wasn't created yet, but this is where you're going to find it. So tomorrow morning, I will be awake. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 11:45 a.m. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 11:47 a.m. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 11:50 a.m. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 11:40 a.m. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 11:37 a.m. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 11:35 a.m. I'm setting my alarm right now, yo. I'm not messing around here. Oh, shit, did the screen protector fall off? Okay, no, it didn't. Okay. It just felt so smooth. I'm like setting my alarm aggressively right now, Al. Alright, there we go. We got some alarms set. I'm covering my ass here. So yeah, the stream tomorrow will pop up on L's channel tomorrow. Now I have many alarms for that. That's funny. That's funny. William says, "Thank you. Now I have many alarms set for that time." Well, serves you right for not wearing headphones. But jokes aside, that's also why the voice program that he was working on was talking to itself. It was pretty funny to watch, but I can see how that could be annoying too. Yeah, I mean, look, I just want Google Assistant because it's straightforward. Like, all I want to do is tell it to pause a movie when I'm watching it on my TV or Chromecast through MB. Maybe to control the volume sometimes, to turn off the TV, and to set alarms. That's all I want. Now, that said, it would be cool to use the good night routine. Like, if you say, "Hey, Google, good night," it will actually start initiating a process. It's like, "Okay, we're going to turn off your lights, set your alarm, and brew your coffee at 7," or some shit like that. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you guys get the idea. So I think that covers everything, though. I'm going to continue my work on the development of artificial intelligence voices, which is just a stilted way of saying training this voice model here. As you can see, it's still doing the transcription step right here. I should have probably just like gotten the text organized ahead of time so I wouldn't have to do it. But you know what? It's better this way. As for the telescope, and now my lights are off. So it looks like we are imaging in the red filter now. So it's cycling. Oh crap, guiding lost. Guiding lost. Oh yeah, guiding is lost. Let's crank up the exposure time a little bit. There we go. We acquired the guide star, but there's a lot of variation in the background brightness. Oh, I gotta remember to do a meridian flip. Oh shoot. You know, if the conditions suck like this, I'm just gonna tell it to park the telescope at maybe 2 a.m. Let's have it park the telescope at 2 a.m. This is really important because I will break something if I don't park the telescope. So we're gonna schedule it at for 2 a.m. No, we'll do 2:25 a.m. Today's October 3rd, right? Okay, there we go. So that's going to at least be my fail-safe. So anyway, once again, I want to thank all of you guys and ladies for tuning in tonight. Hope you all had fun. Hey, Google, turn on the lights. Hey, Google, lights, red. Hey, Google, turn on backyard light and turn green. Hey, Google, turn off hi-hat 1. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to stop. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. All right, jokes aside. Oh, shit. Wait, I don't have a hi-hat. Do I have a hi-hat? Do I have a hi-hat on my network? Am I controlling your lights from my own speaker right now? Anyway, okay, probably not. Anyway, once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll be back at noon tomorrow. Well, Reggie will be back at noon tomorrow. If eventually Reggie works correctly, I will be able to fall asleep at my desk and send Reggie the people's streams. But with that being said, for anybody watching on the replay, once again, nice to meet you. It's just Robbie. For anybody watching on the replay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, ideas, or